Good morning. Hey, I figured I'd just do a real quick economic style video since not many have been getting put up. I just saw a couple videos come up about the fact that PIMCO has decided to dump all these bonds. They were the main ones. Hand holding Bernanke through all this POMO stuff ever since they started this QE2. The permanent open market operations, or like I always called it, the permanent overt market manipulation operations, whatever. So, oh, side news on that. News out just today that the Fed's canceled POMO. They canceled it today. And as we speak, the Dow's off 120 or 30 points, something like that. Oil's up. I read over on Zero Hedge an article about how oil, we've seen the top of oil. And I don't know what to think about it, because really the demand's not any higher. I mean, they can take oil up to wherever they want. People saying oil is going to be, 4, 5, and 6 and $7, but who can pay it? If you got a $10 price tag on gas at the pump, who's going to be able to buy that? Nobody's going to be able to buy it. So, that's a real confusing issue. We'll see, unless something really blows up over in Saudi Arabia or something like that. If oil's $7 in this country, I mean, we just have to face the reality of the situation that the country just be shut down at 5 or 6 or $7. Nobody will be buying oil. That's the way I look at it anyway. Over here on Zero Hedge this morning, they're talking quite a bit about Japan. They just have a bunch of IAEA announcements here. I say a little article here. Here we go again. IAEA says fuel rods exposed in 4, 5, and 6. Total of 4 units have core damage. The situation is very serious, according to the IAEA. I don't know why I have a problem saying that. It's weird. Core damage at units 1 to 3 confirmed. Situation very serious. Fuel rods exposed in 4, 5, and 6. Higher radiation levels from damaged Japan reactors. Total of 4 Japan units have core damage. I mean, at this point, they can't fix this stuff. They can't go in there. What Japan did, all they did was they raised the acceptable exposure levels for Japanese workers. So they're saying, oh yeah, you can handle much more radiation than anybody ever has before. We just make it acceptable. We just deem it. Yeah. So economic recap. We got the world markets collapsing. The Fed, which everybody said, I was always saying in all my past videos, how does this keep going? The Fed will just keep buying it all. But they can't keep buying it forever. And it looks like today's the last day of it as far as POMO going, with them stepping in and buying these bonds and, flipping them back to themselves. That's what they've been doing. They've been purchasing these bonds in POMO, and then they flip them back to the Fed, usually within a week, if you follow how the POMOs are going. And, Zero Hedge, they do an amazing job of it. Every day you can go in there and look at the bond auction for today and find out exactly what they've done. They just flipped 60% of the bonds that were purchased with POMO the week before. It's just ridiculous. I don't know what's going on overall, but things are definitely changing in all of this. They're not intervening with POMO anymore. The world markets are looking sick. The dollar's collapsing. I tell you what, there's, I'll include a few of these stories from Zero Hedge, but you go over there today and read just the stuff that's up there from today. It's incredible what's going on. I haven't heard anybody mention this POMO's over. It seems like everybody's kind of in a state of, just news lockout or something. Everybody's just like, oh my God. And people are buying iodide on eBay for $1,500 a bottle. I mean, that stuff, you can get iodine from anywhere. You know, regular multivitamins have 150 milligrams or micrograms of iodine in them. There's no special, you know, you don't need a specially chelated iodine. It's all iodine. You know, if you've got it, you know, put a drop in a glass of water. It's all you need. Besides that, you know, Americans are really not deficient in iodine anyway. It's in everything. It's in salt. It's in, you know, any seafood got plenty of iodine in it. So don't be spending $1,600 for some iodine. Anyway, let me link these articles to you. And yeah, POMO, the great POMO is over with, and it's funny how the news is just quiet these days. You know, no talk, no real talk about this Japan. No talk about the Middle East, the economic stuff. And then I open up pages here. Oh, POMO's canceled. So now what? Now what are they going to do? The story I linked to yesterday shows how all these supports from 2008 have been blown through to the low side, and what's going to bring them back now? It looks like we're on the slide to whatever, you know, is coming. We're on the slope now. So anyway, take a look at the articles and have a good day. Talk to you later.